were the one that they were warned about. Mm-hmm. Their parent told them. Their parent told them that you were coming. Okay? Somebody parent forewarned them. They were able to see that someone was going to come into their life that they were not going to just be able to do anything to. Okay? You were the one. And whoever you are, this person is sitting back thinking about that. Okay? They're sitting back thinking about that like, damn, you know, my parent told me about the collective. Shout out to you, Patrick. Shout out to the Tapped In crew. Shout out to my beautiful moderators. I don't give you guys enough credit, but thank you guys so much for showing up for the collective. I really appreciate that. Okay? Shout out to all my newly subscribed. Shout out to all my A1 Day ones. Shout out to my potential subscribers, okay? If you've been hesitant and you've been, you know, watching the content and you feel like you are being called to be a winner, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Say, Dave, we would love to have you here, okay? We would love to have you here. This is the winning team, the realest team, right? The realest team, the rarest team, okay? The true, authentic folks, right? So here we go. This person, parent, told them about you. They told them somebody was gonna come. Okay, somebody, you gonna meet somebody that you are not gonna be able to play those type of games with. Somebody is gonna gather you. Someone is gonna get you together. Okay, that's what somebody parent told them, and you were the one. They just ain't know it. Okay, they didn't know it, but they know it now. Look, we have the Five of Cups. Yay, and they are regretting. They are regretting not listening. Okay. They are regretting not listening. They are regretting not taking heed. They are regretting whatever they did to you. They are stuck in this coulda, woulda, shoulda energy. 222 on the timer, and I see 1010. Okay? Yeah. They are somewhere in deep regret over this connection because why? Celebrations are over. You guys they didn't lost this connection with you. They chose a lifestyle over love. Okay? Whoever this person is, and I'm not just talking about any love because you are supposed to love everyone. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about their true love. They chose a lifestyle over their true love, and their true love was you. And they can't get it back. They can't get it back, and the only thing they're remembering is what this parent told them. It's like they locked in on it. And this person really thought that it was other energies. And until they came to terms with, they were warning them about you the whole entire time. Look at this. The sun, you were the best part. Listen, you were the best part. And not just the best part, the best partner for this person. Angel number 322. Okay? You were the best partner for this person. We have May 19th out here. Okay, the 5th or the 19th could be significant. Someone is in deep regret over an action that they took in regards to you. Okay? They are in deep regret about it. Yay. Some of you could have been dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Leo energy. Okay? Or you can be one. Someone is in deep regret. They feeling it now. They feeling it now, collective. Okay, they were at their happiest when they were with you. Look at this, 6 of Cups. And now they stuck with a bad memory. I told you, this person got bad memories about this connection. Okay, they are being hunted by this connection. Because something that did a whole 360. Everything changed for this person. And they are not feeling the love that you once shared with them. They're not feeling the love that you showed them. Yeah, and they lost their protection. 7 of Wands in the reverse. 7 of Staffs. They lost their protection, baby. You were their protection blanket. Okay, their protective blanket. Whoever this person was, their security blanket. Okay? And they didn't even know it. They didn't even know it. They didn't appreciate you when they had you. That's what's happening here. Yep, the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Coins. They juggled you. Yeah, this is someone that decided to juggle you. We have a Queen of Swords energy here. Okay, that's clarifying the sun. And we have the Five of Swords here. Yay. They're feeling defeated now because of the Six of Cups energy. The bad memories that they have. And they are haunted by the way that they treated you in the connection. And also find out that when they were forewarned from their parent, the parent was talking about you. The parent had already saw that it was in you and that you were the one. This parent knew that you were the chosen one for this person. The Three of Pentacles can't make it up, and that they were supposed to have a real partnership with you. There's a parent that could have been jealous of you guys' connection as well, but it didn't stop them from keeping it real with them, telling them that you were the one, okay? That you were the one for them. They were supposed to work on a connection with you, baby. They were. And they feeling it now. Someone could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I can't make it up, and they spying on you and they watching you. Whoever this person is, they can't stop watching you. Now they got some new bright idea about how they're gonna come in and like try to make something up to you after, juggling you. After juggling this connection. They're trying to find a way, so they watching you to see when it's a good time to try to come in and make something right with you. They're watching you for that very reason. Okay, I can't make it up, collective. Look what fell. We got the Fool. Okay, this is someone that want to take a leap of faith because they're realizing that you made them happy. Okay, I'm hearing before I let you go. Okay, not Blackstreet, but Maze. Okay, or Beyonce. Take it as it resonates, right? I'm hearing that. Now they want to take a leap of faith and try to offer you a cup with something coming up out of the cup. But at first, it's like the cup was dry. Okay, they didn't have anything for you. Look, they got the number 0 on the top of the Fool card. They ain't have nothing for you. They ain't have nothing for you. This is how they felt. But now things have changed. Something is different. They feel like the grass is greener on your side. As you can see, this is greener grass right here. Okay, if you look at this, where they watching you from, look how dark that grass is and look how light this grass is once they take that leap of faith with the Fool. Okay? The grass is darker here, but it's brighter here. Yeah. The grass is greener on your side. You were this person's complete happiness here. And they fumbled your heart. Whoever you are. Yep, the Ace of Wands. And now they want to come in and take a leap of faith and fight for a new passionate beginning. As you can see, this person coming with a cup and a wand. And the only thing that they have in mind is having this beginning with you, this new beginning. They feel like they should have never walked away from this with you. You are the one. And that's because you didn't take this person's shit's naim. Or a little scrappy voice. You didn't take this person's shit. Okay? The things that they were trying to do to you, you were not going for it. What do we have? The Six of Wands. Yeah. And now they feel like they can't move forward without you. They feel like they don't have any real success. Okay? Whoever this person is, they could be faking it to make it. They really could be. The number 11 is very significant here. Okay? I see 6 and 5, and 6 and 5 are the number 12. Okay? Some of you guys could be seeing 11, 12, or 12, 11 could be very significant. Okay? December the 11th. November the 12th. Okay? What we have? Yeah, we have the Knight of Coins. Right? Hard work. Now they want to try to come offer you something because they want to put in some type of hard work on this connection. Now they're rethinking their whole life now. They're wondering if they would have stayed the course with you, how this would have worked out, how it would have turned out. It's like now they see the vision. Whoever this person is, they see the vision now. They held back. They were they called themselves protecting themselves from you. Whoever this person is, they were trying to shield themselves from you. I feel like this person misinterpreted the whole message that was being given to them by this parent. Okay? But now it's starting to make sense about what this parent actually meant. Yeah, we got the moon in a reverse. something was hidden. This was like some type of hidden knowledge that somebody dropped on them. It wasn't making sense when they heard it. Okay? But it is now. It is now. Someone could have been envious of someone here as well. Yeah, look, we had a 4 wands. Somebody could have said, how can I say this? I want to say that it could have been like constructive, but it was criticism. Somebody could have tried to criticize you. You know how they could have said something real slick to try to make it as if whatever they said was not what they meant, but they knew exactly what they meant, if that makes sense. They made some type of sly remark, like some type of dry, they were dry hating, if that makes sense. You know? And that's like, that means like low key. They were dry hating, right? Because I feel like nothing was going on for them, but they were able to see something about whoever this is, and it could be their child, okay? But at the same time, they didn't want this person to really celebrate with you. I can't really think of the word that I'm looking for, but I'm quite sure you guys understand where I'm going at with this, right? But they knew that you were the one that this person was supposed to have this 4 wands connection with. They knew this, though. But they tried to make it as if, you know, like you were going to do this person wrong. But in all reality, they meant that you were the one for this person. Like you were the one that was made for this person, if that makes sense, right? But it's like they twisted the narrative some type of way. Well, we have the 8 of Wands. Yeah, they knew that you guys was supposed to have something good, this 4 of Wands energy, and it was going to take off real fast. So they knew that dry, like that underhanded, there we go. Thank you, Spirit. That underhanded remark that they passed, they knew that was going to override what they really meant, because they knew this person, their child level of understanding. Okay, if that makes sense. December 29th. Look at this. 8 of Swords, and they put this person right in the 8 of Swords. Yep. Their underhanded remark it replaced this energy. The 8 of Wands, fast movement, it replaced this energy. This 8 of Swords energy replaced the 8 of Wands energy, the fast movement. Okay, and they put someone in a bind. Somebody here was all in their mind about this connection, feeling like, it was a disconnection, feeling like it was the wrong thing to do. But in all reality, it was supposed to take off a long time ago. It got replaced. Somebody, parent, replaced this person energy, and they took a turn for the worse. They chose a whole nother path. And this parent knew that they were chosen wrong. They knew that this person was choosing wrong. Correction. Okay? Yay. But they didn't want to stop this person because somewhere along the lines, they envied this connection. Because this was a unheard of type of love. This was true love. Okay? And it could be something that they lacked or something that they did not experience. And although they could have proclaimed that they wanted the best for their child, they didn't want this child to, outdo them in the love department. Somebody, parent, could have been competing with them. Yep, we got the King of Pentacles. Oh, that's what it was. It ain't have nothing to do with love. They didn't want this person to take their finances away. They didn't want this person to take their finances away and give it to you, collective. Yeah, they were trying to stop this person from giving to you because they knew that this person was going to come in. Had they told this person that is the one, you need to be with this person and give that your all, because I saw the vision, or I had a vision about who your person is, they know that this person would have came and gave you everything. Oh, so the real issue could have been you. The real issue was you. Or it was going to stop them from receiving. They felt like you were going to knock them out of the way. Like, you were going to stop this person you was going to take this person away, to sum it up, from them. and they was gonna lose their grip on this person. They felt as if they was gonna stop this person from giving to you, to them. So instead, they stopped this person from giving to you. Ooh, look at this, the magician. I'm telling you, but they ain't know that you were the magician though. Okay, they really tried to block the life that you were destined to live. But at the end of the day, they didn't know that you were a magician all by yourself. Okay, you were self-made. Look at this, the 4 coins. But they didn't care, and they wasn't even trying to look that deep. They know that they just wanted this person to hold back from you, because the more that they held back from you, the more that they can dig in their pockets. Mm-mm-mm. And this person still ended up losing, because whatever this happiness consists of, it was supposed to be with you and no one else. Okay? So they really caused this person to lose. So it was like, really and truly, it was a lose-lose. They saw that it's like they wanted a loss for you and this person, both of you guys together. So now it left this King of Pentacles energy and the Two of Pentacles juggling. Okay? But the whole time they knew that with this infinity symbol being here, that they were destined to be with you. They knew that. They knew. And that's the reason why they started going broke. Okay? Look at this. The deck card. Yay. They were supposed to transform for this connection, baby. This is a divine connection. Scorpio energy here. Yeah. They were supposed to transform. Whoever this person is, they have Scorpio placements in their chart. Okay? And it could be in prominent. Baby. It could be in prominent aspects of their chart as well. Everything is falling. So I really feel like whatever action was taken, it caused this person to fall off, collective. Okay? Whatever action was taken, it caused this person here to fall off. Let me set this up. The whole thing fell. So whatever the choice was, it caused this connection to fail or fall apart. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. I feel like whoever this person is, they definitely took the bait. Hold on, guys. They took the bait. Okay, let me take this out for starters. Here we go. They took the bait here. There we go. Bro. Another distraction. See, they don't want you to know this, baby. Listen. They don't want you to know this. Here we go. I gotta watch how I move. Okay, yeah, so somebody here was supposed to watch how they move. They definitely took the bait. Okay, what we have in Five of Pentacles. They put them right in the Five of Pentacles. They were supposed to transform from this connection, but instead they could have left you out in the cold, or they got left out in the cold by their own choices. Okay, or they started feeling left out in the cold by you, because I feel like you continued on. Okay, because it's like whatever this parent knew, you knew. You also knew, and this person also knew. So it's like they made a decision here. They made their choice, and it's like you were okay with the choice that this person made. I don't feel like you were not. I feel like you could have been bothered by it. Okay? The fact that something wasn't working out that you knew was supposed to work out, but you also understood that this person made their choice. Okay? And there was nothing that you were going to do to try to override someone's free will choice. Okay? You felt as if, listen, if this is meant for me, then this is what I'm going to have. Okay? If this is meant for me, no man can take this away from me. And you knew that it only had to really solely be on either you or this person. Somebody here was trying to people please. It's like either they had a choice, or somebody could have tried to give this person an ultimatum to make a choice between you and them. And I feel like that was hard. That was hard for this person. It's like they knew you were their love, but at the end of the day, this was a parent that was doing this. So like what's a girl to do or what's a guy to do in this situation here? Maybe you and this person was discussing marriage, okay? But if you guys were married, the right thing to do was to choose you. They were supposed to choose their spouse, and they didn't. And I feel like that's what things went wrong at with this person, okay? Yeah. They were supposed to cleave to their husband or their wife, whoever this is. They were supposed to leave the nest, okay? But it's like they didn't. And when they didn't choose you and you knew that that's what they were supposed to do, it made you understand and see something clearly here. That this person was not loving you like you were loving them, right? Yeah. You looked at it as you should have, like this was something else. This was something other than, what you thought it was. You thought it was the real deal. But once marriage happened and this person chose a family member over you, you was like, yeah, this contract is null and void. You had already seen it. And so it hurt you, but you were preparing yourself to be without this person once they showed you that. Yeah. And on top of, you were not about to compete against somebody's parent. It's like, I'm not about to compete against your parent for you, you know. But had you came to me or been a spouse that you were called to be to me as your spouse, I would have told you to choose your parent. But by you just trying to kick me out, you know what I'm talking about? Or at least you would have agreed to just let your parent have it, but this person didn't even give you an opportunity. They just made a choice. And so once they did that, you saw that they were moving wrong, and that could have been something very big. So it was like, you know what, I gotta leave this situation. And that's what you did. That's what you did. It's like the lines of communication was not open between you and this person. This person was all for their self. It's like what they want, and that's it. I don't really feel like this person knew you. And the Queen of Swords is here. Your sword was down. So with that being said, that's more like you would have been like, listen, maybe you could be someone that always dreamt of, living a life and becoming someone and spoiling your parents. You know what I'm talking about? Whether they were good or bad. And I don't think this person knew that about you. And the only reason why you was gonna do that is because that's what God said do. No matter what occurred, okay, you were just gonna do the right thing, what God told you to do. But this person kind of like went over your head. The parent already felt threatened by you. And this person is like they joined forces against you, and that was a bit too much. Because again, you would have told this person, had you guys had the right conversation, well, let's just do this for him, or let's just give him this, or it would have been some type of agreement in place, right? But this person, they didn't go that route. They simply started mistreating you and tried to cut you off and things of that sort. And this parent had already told this person, after they had already tried to start dogging you out, that you were going to be the one to get them together. And that's exactly what's going on here. Yeah. That's what's going on here. And you're not sparing none. You're not sparing this person at all. You're not. All of that feeling sorry for this person and caring about, you don't give a rat's ass. It don't matter if this was your husband, your wife. You don't care who it is, who they were to you. This person could have always done that, and they never had a conversation with you about that. It's okay for you to love your parent and be there for your parent, because hey, you may be that same type. But this was never communicated, and this person started moving real grimy, okay? And then it was all to, go back to their parent and tell their parent about what they were doing you and how they were doing you to make this parent feel good or uplifting, as if they didn't have a spouse or a partner that should have been doing that for them. This was crazy. So yeah, you had to get out of this situation. You had to get out of this situation. Out of this situation, especially with this person. This person showed up as the weakest fucking link. Okay? Yeah, look at this. 10 of Cups in the reverse. And you pulled your love away. Listen. Okay? Once they started moving, grimy, you like, yeah, I'm not about to give this motherfucker no love. Look at this. 8 of Swords, and that's what put him in the 8 of Swords. They didn't think that they were going to be there, though. Whoever this is, they didn't think that you would be the one to put them there. Shit. What do we have? The Page of Cups, and not accept the offer. You don't want that shit? You're like, baby, listen, don't try to come offer me nothing small. They were always trying to give you the shorthand or offer you something small when you know that you deserve the world. Fuck is you talking about? I deserve the world. You're not going to bread feed me. You're not going to bird feed me. You're not going to breadcrumb me. None of the above. Okay? If you're not in my life to give me the world, then you don't need to be in my life. Go give it to your parents. And you stood on that. You stood on that. What we have, the 4 of Cups in the reverse. I'm telling you. This is not just being bored with an offer. You didn't stay the course. You left. You left the scene. You left the scene. Mm-hmm. You left the scene. And now this person is somewhat looking at you like you're cold-hearted. How? How? Don't start no shit. It wouldn't be no shit. Okay? And this person should have lived by that. Okay? They should have known that that was the model that you follow. This is someone that created a big mess and thought you were supposed to stay and be the cleanup man. Okay? And BG voice. They wanted you to be the cleanup man. And like I said, man mean man or woman. They wanted you to clean up the mess that they created. How? How? And you already showed me who I am to you. It's like, I'm not about to try to beg you to be with you. You understand? And I feel like after you walked away, this parent laughed at this person every day because it's like, damn, I knew it. You don't even know what to do with the collective. You can't handle the collective. Okay? What we have, look, the Wheel of Fortune. Baby, yep, you left and walked and marched into this energy and they got mocked by this parent. Okay? They got mocked by this parent like, you a fish-eyed damn fool. Okay? Mm-hmm. You are a fool. So imagine getting someone to do this and you knew, and see the parent was so cold with it. They didn't make it as if, I told you they were dry moving, right? But they knew what to do to this person because this is someone that they created. So they already know the way this person going to respond, react, whatever the case may be. And they knew how to play on the emotions of this person. So they really they looking at their parent like their parent is innocent. Like they ain't do nothing wrong, right? That this is their thoughts. Like they didn't do anything wrong or they didn't have anything to do with this connection. But you looked at this with your spiritual eyes. And then you realize that this person was just slower than most. Mm-hmm. It's like either you see what I see or you playing like you don't see. Okay? Or you don't know. And that wasn't about to be up for debate. You were not about to be arguing with someone about their parent. That was just not going to happen. Okay? So this person, they started trying to assassinate your character, and since they knew what it was really behind, they started saying things like you didn't care about your parent and things of that sort when they really didn't give you an opportunity to show them who you really were and why you moved the way you moved, But it's not the fact that you didn't have no love. It's just the fact that you were not going to let no parent and nobody else, play on you and make you feel like you were not worthy and you were not less than. Okay? And you were less than, is what I meant to say. Okay, period. You are somebody too, and you could be someone that demanded respect. Like if I respect you, you have to respect me. It doesn't matter if, you brought me into this world or not. I respect you, you respect me. So if you disrespect me, then I'm gonna move away from you. And I'm gonna love you from a distance. And somebody didn't understand how you can be that way. But they didn't understand that, listen, if I can be this way with a parent, I could be the same way with you. The hell is you talking about? Here we go. 9 of Coins in the reverse. Yay. So with that being said, it's like this person started wanting you to lose shit and lose things. They started working against you. Or you could have either lost this connection or they lost this connection. Take it as it resonates. Because you stood on principle. Principles. Because you stood on principles. Big business. Okay? Big business. And that's why this parent was like, man, listen, I don't know about the collective because I feel like the collective is a whole lot stronger than what you think. You know? They could have been telling this to this person. This person like, nah, the collective is gonna be a piece of cake and I've been doing this and things of that sort. Boom. And then there you go. What happens? What happened with the boom, spirit? Here we go. Look at this. King of Swords in the reverse. You turn this person straight into the King of Swords in the reverse. Then they started trying to be malicious towards you because they couldn't handle you. They thought that they could. They couldn't handle your authenticity. If I'm pronouncing that right. Right? They couldn't handle it. What we have? Yep, the Six of Swords. And your ability to be able to, bypass all type of things and move on to smoother, calmer waters, no matter what was at stake. That's what I'm hearing. Yep, the Seven of Swords. Okay, yeah, once you found out about this, you say, I gotta move around. And I feel like this really upset this person. Because now they started being in the energy of whatever their parents said. It was they started seeing that they were really living this ish. they realized that they were really living this. Whatever this is that their parents said. What did the parent tell this person? Here we go. Let's tap in on that. What did the parent tell this person about the collective? Page of Coins. That you were good news. Okay? That you were good news. Yay. That's what they told him. I told you that. They told this person that from the beginning. But then they say something else to criticize or gave like some type of underhanded compliment or some they say something underhanded and changed the narrative. They're the ones that could have really turned this person into the King of Swords in the reverse. Yay. Up against you. Because we got the Queen of Swords in the upright. That's the only one that's out here. And then the King of Swords. He's the only one that's out here. But he's the one that's in the reverse. Yay. So it's like you guys were a perfect match until this parent got involved. And it turned this person's world upside down. Yeah, you guys were definitely supposed to have this right here. The Wheel of Fortune consists of the Ten of Cups as well. The Wheel of Fortune is here in the upright, and we got the number 10 on the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So you guys were definitely supposed to have this together. But this person, they started leaning towards other things. They started tapping into the Seven of Swords energy, being sneaky, lying, cheating, gossiping. All of this bad, negative energy this person tapped into. And they refused to transform their life. So they ended up losing you. Oh, we got the King of Pentacles in the reverse as well. Okay? They started losing finances too. We got that at the beginning. Yeah. And this person could have went cold. Whoever this King of Swords is in the reverse, they could have cut off communication and went straight cold on you. Yay. With the Five of Cups energy being here, this is straight up regret. Somebody's stuck in regret right now for the choices that they made in regards to this connection. They felt like they should have had like some type of alternative, okay? Alternative way to come in. They don't even know how to approach you, collective, because they know that you know the truth. And this is the reason why they're in this Page of Swords energy watching you to see when will be a good time to come in after they know that they juggled you. Okay? For some of you, yeah, it was a parent that was keeping this person away from this connection. And the whole time they were keeping them away from you, they were really taunting this person, antagonizing this person. Like you lost the love of your life, huh? Just saying things like that, to this person in a very nonchalant way with like this smirk, okay? Like as if they were not the reason. Because this person was coming in, they was coming in to give you their all. They was ready to put in the hard work extremely hard to have this connection because they knew who you were to them. And things was going to happen and transpire real fast here. It was going to happen quick. It already started moving quick. This is fast movement. So you and this person could have got together, fell in love real quick, and everything could have been moving real fast, as it should have. That's the way that it was designed to happen. Okay? And they didn't like this. They didn't like what they didn't understand. That's the reason why they didn't like it, because they didn't understand it. It's like, how did you meet the collective and you fell in love? How are you so in love with somebody that see? They hated what they didn't understand. Okay, but what was understood was they knew that this person loved you and you loved them. That was understood. But the underhanded remarks about the way that someone felt, they changed the way this person felt about you, them, and along with other energies. Okay? And this is what caused you guys to stop celebrating. That's what caused it. I can't make it up. I can't make it up if I try. We got the 5 of Wands, conflict, competition. 5:44 on the timer. They brought a whole lot of conflict into this connection with you and this person, and this was your person. There's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that was involved as well. Okay? That got this person in some type of bondage. So this parent could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay? Five of Cups or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. 5 of Cups, the first one came out. What else we have? Look at this. 2 of Cups, like I said, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or it could be other energies that were involved. But we have the 2 of Cups in the reverse. That was the goal, to stop this from happening. Because, baby, listen, you guys were too in love. Like, this 2 of Cups and this 10 of Cups is 12. 12 is a major number. Major cycles begin, major cycles end. Even in the Bible, the number 12 is very significant. 12 disciples, things of that sort. You understand what I'm talking about, collective? The number 12 is this was a highly spiritual connection. And somebody here, they didn't want to see it. It was too much love. You guys were too in love. Look at this. The Queen of Cups. I can't make it up. You could be, like I said from the beginning, you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You guys were too in love, baby. And like I said, they watched you in this self-made energy. And that's the reason why this parents say, oh, that's going to be the one for you. That's going to get you together. All the way together. All the way together. What else we have? Look at this. We have a high priestess. But I feel like they deemed you to be a high priestess, a divine feminine, but at the same time, they were not. They were not. They could have been darker, if that makes sense. Leaning more towards the dark side of things. And that's where the underhanded comments came in at. What we have? Yep, the world. And now this person is in regret because they never wanted a cycle to end with you, because they knew that you were their divine feminine. And if you look at this, the number 2 is on here, and that came out to clarify the Queen of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Okay? They knew who you were the whole entire time. They knew that this was a spiritual connection, and they knew that you knew what was going on. They knew that you understood everything. And even with the 10 of Cups, like I said, the number 12 is very significant. We got 12-12. So a major cycle ended, and a major cycle was supposed to begin. And that's why the deck card is out here. Right after 12 is what? The number 13. And we got number 13 on the deck card. Broke it down to a 4. And what is the 4? The 4 is the 4 of Wands energy that was being stopped. The goal was to stop this 4 of Wands energy. All of this is connected. They knew you were this person, divine feminine. But the 4 of Wands came out in the reverse. The deck card came out in the upright, but the 10 of Cups came out in the reverse, and the High Priestess. They didn't want this person to be with you. It could have been religious factors as well, because you were it's like your light was gonna shed like into their darkness. Like I said, somebody could have been of the darker world, okay, and they were comfortable there, okay. So you bringing your light energy, it calls, like I said, someone could have been envious or jealous of you because of this light that you carry, and they didn't want this person to have it. They wanted this person to stick to what they knew, okay, and that's dark. Whether it's you or this person, or what I'm hearing spirit say, it could have been the both of you, with the number 2 being very significant. Both you guys could have been dealing with this. What else? Look, the Ace of Coins. Yup. This was major, and I told you guys it was major. Somebody here lost their Ace of Pentacles, and that's you, the Ace of Pentacles person. And that's why we got the 7 of Wands in the reverse. They lost their protection too when they lost you. Everything is coming into you. The Magician came out in the upright. It's coming to the one who stayed and the one who did the work. And this is what this Knight of Pentacles energy could be about. Somebody did a whole lot of hard work, but again, you did this by yourself. And that's why you see one person giving something to someone else, and you are protected. You got a shield, you see? You got the shield and a coin. You the one did the work. So this Ace of Pentacles came straight to you, and that's why it's in the reverse. Look at this. It's like a hand giving the Ace of Pentacles right here, and all you see is a hand with somebody receiving the Ace of Pentacles right there. Look at this. Look at how this is going. Think about this. Yep, look at this. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Complete wish fulfillment. Maybe somebody lost their wish fulfillment here. 41 on a timer. 111 likes. Baby, listen. Look at this. The Emperor in the reverse. They lost their wish fulfillment. Goddamn. Yep. 3 of Swords and a star. Okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Heavy Aquarius energy. They lost their fucking person. Strength in the reverse, and they don't even really have the strength to go on. They don't even know how they're gonna finish. You know what I'm saying? Without you. I see 550 on the worldly clock. That's broken down to a 10. They don't know how they're gonna finish without you, collective. It's like you were the only one that can tame this person. You were the only one that can tame them. The number 8, and the only one that they will really have an abundant life with. And I'm not just talking about in the material aspects. I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about in it. I'm talking about in it. Right? Right. Here we go. 9 of Wands. Yeah. All that victim mode and wounded warrior energy, all of these obstacles would have been done had this person chose the right path. And now they didn't set themselves back. They somewhat dealing with the 3 of Swords. They have a broken fucking heart over this connection. Or about this connection with you. Realizing that they should have fought. Ooh, okay. We're going to take those that failed. They realizing that they should have followed their first mind about this connection, collective. All those fail. Okay, these two came out. What we have? The Page of Wands. Okay, they want to visit you though. Okay, look at this, the King of Cups. But they know they ain't show you the love that you deserve, that you would deserve to receive from them. They know it. So it's like, what can I say? But look what's moving. They really want this 4 of Wands with you. They really want that. They want to change that. They want to visit you and talk to you about, them changing the conditions or the circumstances or changing something around this 4 of Wands energy. And this is like the 11-11 portal. For some of you, you could expect this person to try to come in and speak to you by then. Ships coming in. They've been waiting on their ships to come in. Somebody been blocked from you. Because remember, I told you guys, you've been protected with this, the Page of Pentacles energy that came out, right? The whole entire time you've been protected, you had a shield. So that shield was not just, you being protected from others. You were being protected from this person as well. Okay? Because they were in on this. They didn't surrender to the connection. It was a lot that was going on. It was a lot of things that they should have done that they did not do. Okay? When it came down to, love and giving you love and loving you right, this person didn't do that at all. I feel like now this person is I feel like they can be in a hopeless space, whoever this person is. Yeah, because you were protected from them. You see the shield? You were protected from them as well. They couldn't come in. They were blocked from coming in. And this way, where it's blocked at, that's where the water is leading to. And this is where they were coming from. Okay, from this way, trying to get your attention, but your back was already turned, and you were blocked. This person was blocked from coming in from every angle. What do we have? Look, the Ace of Swords, and that's the truth. Because they didn't live in their truth, Spirit is saying. They ain't living their truth. What else we have? The Two of Swords. Okay? So now they want to come in and say, listen, at first, I was stuck at a crossroad. It was you and a parent. I didn't know how to make a decision. I was blind, but now I can see. Somebody want to tell you that. They want to tell you that they underwent some type of transformation. Okay? Or this is what they've been undergoing, and they've been preparing themselves for this energy. 13 is broken down to a 4. The 4 is the 4 of Wands. They've been preparing themselves for this energy is what they want to come in and tell you, but I don't know if you're going to listen. Okay, and like I say, this could have been marriage. Okay, with the Hierophant energy being here, or this was a spiritual connection that was supposed to lead to marriage. This person knew that you were their kingdom spouse. The number 5 is on here, and the number 5 came out in the beginning, the 5 of Cups. This is the reason why they are in regret, because they know that you were the kingdom spouse. They know that chances are very slim of them ever running across anyone like you again, or being with anyone like you again. And they're regretting those 2 of Cups. And remember, the 2 of Cups came out in the reverse collective. This is what the regret is over them not choosing their pathway the first time. 555 on the timer. Some type of change is being made. There go to 55 right here. They want to swap this 5 of Cups energy for this Hierophant energy. Okay? That's what they want to do. What do we have here? The 8 of Cups. Yeah, they don't want you to walk away permanently. They want to stop you from walking away. Heavy on the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Okay? 9 of Cups sitting in my face. Okay? We got the Ace of Swords here, which is the truth. Heavy on the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy off the gate. Okay? And Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, this person just know that they were supposed to have everything with you. Let's get one more to close out with. Yeah, they want to come up out of this 10 of Wands energy. It's a burden without you, collective. Okay? Let's shuffle. Anything else, Spirit, that the collective needs to know at this time, please and thank you. Anything else the collective should know at this time? The number 16 could be very significant. Broken down to a 7. Look at this. 7 what? 7, 8. We got the 8 of Pentacles. Okay? Someone could be born in the 70s, the 80s, 78, or 87. Okay? Born on the 8. Life path number 8. Life path number 7. Okay? This is what they want to do. Come in and work on this connection. And this is what they intended to do all along. But now they want to come and do it. 8 of Pentacles. Yep. And look, the Tower. Baby, it's a tower on everything else. This person wants you. And look at the number 16 on the Tower. Baby, listen to me. And what is 8 plus 8? 16. Abundant. They want this abundant life with you, collective. Okay? We got the number 16. I just said something about 16, and there it is right there. The Tower. That's it. The Tower. Spirit told me to pull one more from the top. The Queen of Pentacles. They come and work on this with you. I told you a lot of Pentacles was involved in this situation. And they know that they were supposed to. They want to come in and work and treat you like you deserve to be treated as a queen. Okay? And they're going to show you by working hard to make sure that they can do that if you allow it to happen. Or if Spirit allow it to happen. So I have for you guys until next time. Peace, love, and blessings.